It's still a mountain in Greece.
Olympus, dear.
Ah. What up, Al?
Is this
Oh, hey.
a real place? It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing.
Oh, okay. Some memory of a
Let's
real
begin,
place.
shall
That was
we?
just sad. Smiling, annoying face, yeah. Yeah. Hi, Persephone. Hello, Apollo.
Brothers.
But I'm not a lesbian, but like,
Everyone.
obviously I'm not
Look
opposed to
around you.
any of these things.
We few who
I like
remain
Persephone
fled to this
way
new
more than
land
Apollo.
to escape the war.
Is that just me?
But we are not out of danger. I
Sorry,
waited to
this is
tell you
important.
until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
Are you sure they're not?
How do you know it's true? How can you be so certain?
Each time we pass on our Eidolon, we become a little less. It is, however, not solely that. I have had Hecate researching the matter for decades, and her results are conclusive. We are diminishing.
Okay.
I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
Oh, Athena is a daughter of Zeus.
You'll do anything?
Mm.
Tell them. Let them know what that anything includes.
Yeah.
Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
Know the truth.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the Eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it, just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No, I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
We're gonna make her do it by singing.
Yes, it's me.
Yes.
It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be.
Oh, it's this song again.
You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry hooray once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me.
idols down. From up above, you played your puppet show. You called it love. Athena, did you know you're turning them to ghosts? Sorry, little bird, time to bring your neck. Little girls, seems like a theme here. I grabbed the brass ring, but then what to do? A great shiny throne, but still in the darkness. Kill her today, and Athena, that's you too. Of course you would make it all about you. Still, it might be worth listening to another view. None of you see.
Oh,
So it's down to me.
she's becoming her
It's fine.
warrior form.
All the blame.
Wow.
I'll take all the pain.
Well, you did already.
Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call.
Oh, everybody
You need
did
to
though.
hold the map. You
Come on.
cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you
Uh.
do. For lucky you. Time to follow through. Inside, somewhere inside, in that mind, there's a war. You're not sure. Don't be so sure. We're not the same, never the same.
She's probably very, because I think she has a similar situation like Aphrodite. Like, where's Stephanie?
I didn't know how lost I was until
Huh?
you found me.
What? Well, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm completely botching the moment of this, but am I just meant to just pick it? People that I like?
Terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I'll need to stand here too.
Yeah, Thermes.
I really need to. Please do.
I thought I was choosing.
accept my
Sorry.
apology.
Silly. Must be.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're wrong, looking on at a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place?
You set off hoping you could get to somewhere right. But it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena.
Everyone else.
be
Oh shit.
Be strong.
Yeah.
No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is.
Punch her.
I leave it up to you what to do with it.
No. Come on. She's suffering as much as all of them are. And it is the bigger thing to forgive.
Look into me. I know
Ooh.
what I see. Yes, a monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to me. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could know it too. She does. She hears you.
Mhm. Oh. Okay, but now what? Do I have to die now or what? That was the trial. Do I have to die? What's going on? Forgive, but don't forget. Okay. Okay.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And? So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
For the moment. But this is one throne I won't be holding on to for long.
You just
Well,
got
what does
one
that
other
mean?
one, so.
It means we are disbanding the chorus. Not only that, we have decided to reveal ourselves to the mortal world.
You're planning to tell everyone
How?
what we really are? Isn't that risky?
It won't be right away, so those who are too fearful can go into hiding. But it's time. No more laws, no more secrets.
I'm curious about Athena, but what about the clever thing?
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
A campaign?
Hmm.
You make it sound like preparing for battle.
It is, kinda.
I was
The
gonna
idols
say,
would be
it
stars
might
before
be.
You know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now
Yeah.
that is a marvelous idea
That's
indeed.
true. Out comes the
I'd like a moment alone with Grace.
Oh. Oh. With me? What? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Well, you did it, Grace. The trial has come and gone, and you're still standing.
I'm still standing I'm still standing. Anyways. We did it.
did it. I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
I'm still not entirely certain what possessed me.
Maybe you're not as cold-hearted and ruthless as you think you are.
How dare you?
Sometimes even idols are capable of change. You said it yourself.
When we last spoke, you told me you wanted things to continue between us. Now that things are finally resolved, I understand if you feel differently.
No, I don't. I don't.
Trying to let me off the hook? It doesn't sound like you.
True. I always
Sorry.
take what I want.
Me too.
Do it.
Ready to go out and face the music, Grace?
Ah.
Always.
No, they didn't. Ah. Teasing us games. Stop it. Oh my god.
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way
Really?
she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy.
Yes, no,
Would you
yeah.
like to hear the latest?
Yes, no. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? I care
I'd like
about
to know what
Persephone.
you've been up to, Persephone.
I've been thinking about selling the club, actually.
Oh, yes,
The
please.
underworld. Really?
I have the real thing, after all. I
You
don't need
do.
a substitute.
Plus, she's been busy helping all the idols remaining at Olympus. Quite unexpected.
Why is it unexpected? I was the last leader of the chorus. This is my responsibility.
True.
Also, I wanted to free up some of my time. For you, Grace.
For me?
Yeah.
You've been on the road single-handedly keeping the idols afloat. I thought you could use some company.
Hell yeah. Ooh. Not only if you want to, I don't care. You miss me or I'd love that. Ooh. Do I put the emotions on me and say I'd love that? Or do I tease her and say you miss me? Because she's that type of, I'm gonna say you miss me.
If I didn't know better, I'd say somebody
Because that's the type of person
misses
she
me.
is.
Don't be ridiculous. I'd simply like to try something new.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Fine. I do miss you. A little.
Yay! I love that. I don't know what I literally want to be like, that's all I care about. I just care. Hey, Persephone loves us and that's cool. I'm done. What's
What
going on
about
with you,
Apollo?
Apollo?
Still planning on leaving the city?
Soon, I think. All the attention on the idols is proving rather taxing.
Ooh, running away again, brother.
I suppose you could say that. Really, I just came by to see Grace and apologize one last time.
Get it.
I told you don't need to keep doing that.
Yes, well, I'm glad things worked out as they did. You'll all be fine without me.
Well, maybe or maybe not.
One
What?
day you will learn, brother. Not today.
Why do you have to
but
leak?
someday.
Attention would prove less taxing if you put freaking shirt. Maybe the attention would prove less taxing if you put a freaking shirt on. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't be so cold. He's always trying to leave to go somewhere warmer because he has no shirt on. Oh, that's the silliest thing ever. I love
Has anyone
that.
heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she
Oh.
felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
Oh, what else?
Terrified, you mean?
It was more that mortals expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
Wow.
No surprise there.
Yeah.
You don't still worry about her, brother, after all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing herself until the end of her days. I know it's her own choosing, but it seems like such a waste.
Well, I mean, that's her own decision. I mean, she's... Ooh, Hermes.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised
What are
they're
they
not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
Really?
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous.
They
simply
just
can't
can't
help
help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't
Love that.
backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. What's going on
I
with
heard
them?
Eros and Venus left the city together. Was that right?
You heard correctly. Venus wanted to use her fame to do good works as an activist, and
Okay.
Eros is assisting her.
Let's be realistic.
nice.
He's there to catch her when her efforts inevitably implode.
Oh.
You're being uncharitable, sister. I was at one of Venus's rallies, and it was rather invigorating.
Aphrodite always did love being adored by the masses.
Well, at any rate, Eros sounded keen. He thinks this is a much better approach than wallowing in Olympus.
I agree.
You mean he's glad to have time to pursue a new lover or two?
Who could blame him?
Well. Ooh, I want to know about them.
Hecate and Asterion. Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
Yeah, she
It
can't
doesn't
leave.
hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
Probably not. But...
Didn't Hecate say it is written that she and the
Yeah.
Minotaur would eventually break up?
Well, eventually, for Hecate could be centuries from now.
In the meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
You should hear Asterion then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
It could also be like, we'll eventually break up, which means like he could eventually die. You know what I mean? Like, we'll eventually break up because he'll die. That's silly. I like that. Oh, what's going on with
And
Medusa?
Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She was. For a few months.
There was an incident involving Hecate's new cat.
Oh no.
No.
Medusa was beside herself with apologies, but needless to say, she moved on rather quickly. We're not certain where.
Oh,
Meaning
Jesus.
what? Medusa is roaming the streets? Doing whatever she likes?
Not quite.
Medusa believed she might not be able to control her appetite, so she asked us to put her in contact with the mortal government. They took her somewhere.
Where?
It was her decision. The government is grateful. They even suggested we might see Hephaestus again.
Aphrodite's husband? He's alive?
So it appears. Who
What?
knows what he's been doing for the mortals since the war, but it would raise all our spirits to see him again.
What? Hold on, what? They're just gonna end with that? On the weird fridge? Troy Baker's voice reminds me of Orin. It does. You know what? Who voices Orin? It really isn't that Troy Baker? Hold on. I'm looking it up now because now you're making me think of that. And hold on. Matt McKenzie. Okay. But it is very similar voice, for sure. It is a very, very similar voice. Yeah, what happened? How is how are we just not gonna talk about uh Aphrodite's husband being alive, which is the whole reason that she was doing this whole bullshit in the first place? What does she know?
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
Okay, well,
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
no, leave Persephone here.
Perhaps